Hey, how's it going, guys? This is your boy Hazzed, and today we're going to be doing a random BG on the beta, of course, in Legion. I'm basically playing out Frost DK. As of right now, how do I feel about him? We'll get into that in the video, and more of that ahead. Let's go in and just punch some hordes and see what we can do. We got Silver Shard Mine, guys, going up against these Mr. Hordes. I'm going to go up here and try and grab the Zerking. We're on our Frost DK, guys, of course, on the Legion beta, busting out some PvP here. Basically, guys, let me give you a rundown of how Frost DKs are right now. We have a lot of burst, and I'd say we have a little bit above average consecutive damage we just keep up all the time, just probably uptime. I'd say that's pretty up there. So we're good on that part. But when it comes to self-healing, guys, and staying alive, we've definitely got the kind of short end of the stick. It's pretty terrible as in self-survival, especially because we don't have many outs. There's no way of getting out of things. We don't have a vanish. We don't have an ice block. You know, before we had the Icebound Fortitude buff, that gave us, what, like 200% healing on Death Strike, and they kind of took that away from us. I'm kind of curious to know why, but I mean, I feel like it's something's needed like that at this point that DKs are missing. I'm saying definitely not like something enormous healing wise, but not. I'd say definitely a clump, something that's a big healing percentage, but I wouldn't say that's more like Death Siphon or Conversion. I'd say more along the line of some kind of Death Pact. Because as it is right now, if I get completely bursted on, I have one of two choices. I could try to LOS, or I can take my hands off the keyboard and let them punch it in the butt, or I can try and kill them first. But chances are, I mean, more than likely, you're going to get caught out of position without any kind of burst or anything like that. So you're going to die. You're going to die. It's going to happen. It's kind of a pain. I completely understand it. Gosh, there's a lot of guys chasing me right now. Hey, he's running chains too. Oh, this is a problem. This is a problem. This is a problem. Turn into a ghost. Run away. Ah! Strike him. It should. He's hitting us. We should be able to hit him. Oh, no! We're going to die here. I don't even know how he's still alive. Oh, gonna get out of that. Kiting. Woo! Can't get it. You can't have it, man. Alright, we're going to go back in with some damage here. Oh, we got him. That's ruthless. Going in on the healer. This tab targeting is supposed to target the nearest player. I'm pretty sure my key bindings keep resetting every time I go in a battleground. It is quite angry. It keeps like taking off my PvP burst string. It's something else. And there's the ridiculous burst of a DK trying to come in for the execute on me. We're going to kite him out. It's the only way. Oh, he's got health again. How did he get it back? I'm telling you guys, chains is the only way to survive. Right now, just about every class like this rogue, he's gonna turn around and try and punch me. But every class in this game, I'm telling you, their biggest defense is to quite literally run away. I'm dead serious. Rogues, I think shamans can run away pretty easily right now. Red paladins are pretty good at running away. I mean, right here, demon hunters. They're amazing at running away. He's gonna run away in a minute. Or he's gonna chase after somebody, but most likely run away somewhere. Yep, there he goes. I don't know where he went. He's gone now. Whoa, what are we taking damage for? Don't CC us during breath. We're gonna go down here. We're making too much noise. Ah! Don't kill us! Trixie hobbits. Oh, that's a pretty good healer, but I'm definitely gonna go down. That's too many. That's like a whole team right there. That was pretty good. We have a pretty good healer on our team this go around. We're gonna have to check. As I was saying, for damage, guys, we actually do have quite a bit of AoE damage as long as we're able to stay alive. We have quite a bit of damage, as I said, as long as we're able to stay alive. If you're not being focused, guys, it's a very good thing. I'd say on a DK, if you really want to enjoy yourself in Legion, as the current setup in beta, you're definitely going to need a healer friend or something along those lines to stay with you. Wow, look at those. Those are fancy. A healer friend to definitely stay with you in Battlegrounds or PvP. because I definitely say our self-sustainability is definitely lacking compared to what it used to be. Now, as for how does our rotation work? Well, we have kind of an interesting little rotation. We basically use our abilities kind of like we used some of them before, kind of split up, but only because they're on like minute rotations, so we're able to recycle them a lot more and get a ton of AoE damage out. It just turns out to be absolutely amazing in battlegrounds. Things like this. Oh goodness, we're stunned. But it's kind of hard because if you really get focused by a big group and you don't have like some kind of pre-script or anything along those lines. I don't even know if that exists right now, to tell you the truth. I'll be straight with you. I don't know if a pre-script exists. I haven't seen one. It might not. But basically, like if you got a way out on a DK, you're gonna get hurt pretty badly. And you're like, well, we have Wraith Walk, which turns us into a Wraith, and he kind of walks. I mean, it takes away slowing effects, but they can just kind of get put right on. And most of the time, every time I use Wraith effects, I take a little damage, and it falls off anyways. So it's kind of useless. Now, the other thing I was kind of wondering, it's a talent where you can use that would actually reduce damage taken by like 20%. And I was like, well, that might work a little bit. But then I realized that I'm still just getting kicked out of Wraithwalk for some reason. And I don't know why I just used that right then. That was terrible. Still getting kicked out of Wraithwalk. So it's like, why am I taking the damage mitigation if the ability, whenever it takes damage, kicks me out of the ability? There's no reason for this. What is happening here? I mean, either it sounds like there's a couple steps that haven't quite been figured out with everything, or maybe the ability's bugged. I'm not really sure. But I feel like DKs are lacking something there. I mean, it's tiny. I think it's just a burst flip, personally. Just like if we had some kind of sacrificial pact again. But besides that, our damage is solid. Our damage is pretty solid. I remember on a burst video I saw recently about Frost DKs, it was like the worst. And I'll be honest with you guys, we're definitely not the worst in burst. When done correctly, we're definitely not the worst in burst. I think my burst, I've seen people blow up in like 2 to 3 seconds is the fastest when the ability's proc correctly. The dragon punches him in the mouth. Oh, Central Ghost is pretty sweet. See if we can get some good damage here. I think we got almost full cooldowns. It's partials. We'll go with it. Alright, and this is going to probably be the same spec I'm explaining in my guide coming up. It's definitely not going to be the, of course, the final spec, but it's definitely going to be what I'll probably be rocking for the most part with Frost this season. As of now, unless they change a lot of stuff, which most likely they will change some stuff. We still have a few months off here, and it kind of feels like a few things are still unbalanced, but who knows? Maybe they want it this way. Maybe they want us with less healing since we were extremely tanky Healy OP last season. I could see that. But what I would like is like that 90% damage reduction that Unholy DKs have. Maybe a little bit more damage reduction maybe on a Frost. Just something would be great. Like that Unholy 90% damage reduction would be good. And then I'd be pretty solid. But I think that's about the only thing I'm really feeling frustrated about on a DK is just the self-survivability part, because it's not amazing. I have to kite a lot. 1v1 situations. If I'm getting good DPS and I'm able to put up some numbers, we can tear it pretty hard. Let's try to get on this guy. Oh, we can't get him. Now, classes I'd say DKs have problems 1v1ing. Surprisingly, it's a rogue. And they pop them full cooldowns. I'm just going to try and stay away from him. Get up some runic power. I'm going to hold him still. He's coming back in. And there's another rogue on me. I've got to try and burst here. Rogues just run away. Every time you try to kill them, they just take off running. They just head for the hills. And I put out a little damage on him here. I'm going to throw down Syndragosa just to put out a little more. And it looks like my team's intervening. Woo! That was intense. See how strong them rogues were 1v1 though? I mean, I nuked them down pretty hard, and then they, of course, did the thing I was talking about earlier and just ran away before they were killed. So there's a lot of running going on. So I ended up using a lot of chains to try and secure kills and stuff, because if you don't go chains, it's kind of a pain. You'll deal more damage with the other ability, but with chains, more than likely you'll secure your damage, and against a lot of classes right now, like I can imagine survival hunters, the new melee survival hunters is going to be a pretty well played spec. They look pretty cool, and they actually do melee, and then they do a bit of kiting also. So those can be pretty pain in the butt sometimes. As for other classes that are kind of crazy pain in the butt for us, you know, we got to be up in people's faces. As for getting up in people's faces, you do not want to be up in warriors' faces right now. It is not very nice. I was 1v1ing warriors earlier, and I straight just kited them out, kited them out, kited them out, kited them out. That was like the only thing you could do. And then go in for a super hard burst, kind of like the spec I'm running, at least when it comes to 1v1 wise. I'm hoping also with the hard burst spec is also probably going to be better for arena. Of course, as I said before, we're going to have to be playing with healers because of the lack of damage. Look at this. Run! Run, Mr. Rogue! Run, Mr. Rogue! Alright, we got him with chains. See, that's why I'm running chains. You'll never catch anybody if you don't have chains. Alright, we're going to go ahead and get on this druid. We got a bit there. We got breath up. We're going to nuke this druid down. Awesome. Awesome. I don't know how we lost this. Oh, what the hell is even going on with the carts right now? What is going on with the carts? They're driving off the map. Where's it going? Don't go there, cart. I think our cart's a little drunk, guys. Drunk cart is drunk. Alright, Johnny Bling, you're gonna die. Honestly, if we lose this, it's not a big deal. I mean, beta. It's not like you're gonna keep the character forever. But I did notice, guys, that on the beta, there is Warforged, or, where's it at? Hold on, we'll show you in a second. We did pretty good there, guys. We did a lot of damage. We didn't manage to win, but we went 19-1 and 6.7 million damage. I think we're about double anybody else in here. I told you, we got pretty good AoE damage. We can definitely secure kills with the amount of hits we do. Pretty good, large amount of hits consistently. And as for healing done, as I said, it's pretty low. I mean, actually, that's not too bad, but it's still pretty low. As far as it goes, trying to keep yourself alive in a 1v1 burst situation. But guys, until next time, until there's more information, this was your boy Haze. Remember to like and subscribe.